Trek went pretty bold a few weeks back, pre-announcing an announcement, which is a tactic I really don't like in marketing, that they'll be releasing the biggest change in cycling in 30 years. And with Trek/Bontrager being a pretty big player in the cycling space, we were all hoping for something that was going to be as big as the news that they promised. Was it a new frame material? That would definitely tick the box. Was it a universal bottom bracket standard? One bottom bracket to finally rule them all? Or had they even reinvented the wheel? Well, turns out it was just a helmet. And cue a collective sigh of disappointment from the entire internet. Look, let's call this what it is. This is not the biggest news in cycling or the biggest change in cycling or whatever they were claiming early on that's happened in the last 30 years. That's not the case. What this is a big step forward in helmet technology and safety on the bike, according to Trek/Bontrager themselves. Throughout many years of racing and training, I've unintentionally tested many helmets, resulting in 0 concussions. So I've been pretty lucky there. Fingers crossed, touch wood. Look, today I'm going to leave the numbers, the statistics, the details, the comparisons for competition, etc., even the pricing of this helmet aside. What I wanted was some hands-on with this helmet. What made Trek even think they could say this helmet was the biggest thing in cycling in 30 years? It had to be something to it. What I wanted was some hands-on. I wanted to walk through the store door, hands-on, grab the helmet, poke and prod, see what it was all about, and then come away with a conclusion. Would I buy one, or would it just be another interesting helmet out there on the market? So grabbing the helmet here, the one with the fluoro wave cell technology, you can see me pushing on the plastic here. It's quite solid, but it does bend around. So you can tell in a hard crash that will be forgiving. But it is quite sharp on the fingers. I think the fluoro version probably wouldn't be the one that would sell the most because it stands out a little bit too much, but you can see the whole wave cell technology in there, just moving around and clicking around. It's not gel-like, I definitely call it hard plastic. Airflow and ventilation would probably be pretty good. It doesn't really inhibit any of the airflow through the helmet. I'd be questioning about how many bugs it would catch inside that though, whether it might need another mesh over top to stop bugs getting stuck in there. So here's the advertising in store for the helmet and the wave cell. You can see there the full foamed helmet, the better helmet, and what they're claiming to be the best helmet has more wave cell than the foam. Okay, trying this helmet on my weird shaped head. The fit's pretty good. Standard clip on this one. You can see there. Fit wise, although I'm a terrible model, it seems to be okay. The helmet looks good. Snug on my weird shaped head, which is quite unique. I do have to really search around for helmets that do fit my egg shaped head. And in more of a riding position than standing upright, it's all looking pretty good. So shape-wise, yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, now over to a smaller one, and this has the new clip in it, which is pretty cool, the Magneto clip. Wasn't sure I'd be a fan of the clip, but once it's on your head, it's pretty cool. However, as is the case with the smaller helmets, this one ain't gonna fit. Helmet weight here, 341 grams, so that's 100 grams up on the Prevail that I run normally. Color-wise, preference-wise, I definitely go the black one, maybe even an all-white one. The new clip locks in nice and tight. It's not done up tight enough, but you can see the fit there is pretty good. With the BOA dial there at the back. As I've already said earlier in the video, I'm not going to go into the data and the statistics because they are very difficult to prove. And are they correct or not? We don't know. Well, according to MIPS, they're not. There's a potential helmet war or a helmet data war brewing. A storm in a teacup or a storm in a wave cell. We shall see soon. So there's my take on the Wave Cell Tech helmet there from Trek/Bontrager after having some hands-on and having felt one. That weight of the helmet cannot be ignored. It's not just static weight. It's 100 grams heavier than the Prevail helmet that I use. And the reason why it's not just static weight on your head is that when you're doing head checks or moving your head around quite often, you have to accelerate that weight and decelerate that weight so you can feel it. Maybe not a big one for a lot of people if you want to use the improved claim safety features of this helmet, that's cool. But another question that I had, and it's for the people who are lucky enough not to worry about hair, such as myself, is that would leave a nice cattle prod mark on my head with almost any speed or any sort of sizable hit to the head. The plastic inside is quite sharp, and I can guarantee you that will cut pretty deep. In all the tests and the lab tests and the head bounces and things they do online, you're not seeing fleshy meat grind through and blood going. Look, this is the reality of crashing bikes. It gets pretty ugly. We are not mannequins, and that's something that I would be asking Trek/Bontrager/ anyone who's crashed in this helmet, what's the imprint leave? Because if you're going to be an ambassador for Wavecell for the rest of your life, is that a trade-off? I don't know. Anyway, look, as I said before, this isn't a discussion about safety or the importance of safety. It is very, very important. But is it a claim they could make 30 years in cycling? This is the biggest change? Absolutely not. They're going to have to be careful with marketing like this because Trek themselves do have the ability, potentially, to reinvent the wheel, reinvent the bike, and do something as special as they claimed. So next time when they do it, have they cried wolf? Anyway, new helmet. Let us know what you think. Watch out for those cattle prods. See you next time.